So you want to know something hilarious? Remember when I said this? I'll see you guys tomorrow for another one. I did not, in fact, see you tomorrow. I went upstairs that night, took a shower, sat down on the couch, and I was telling my husband, I was like, I don't feel good. Well, turns out that last day, I was working with 102 fever. Not good, not productive, very not cutesy, not demure.
Not demure.
That Sunday, I got sick from a kid who was coughing in the air like in a rainbow. Like he was like, probably don't care about any of this. But yeah, I haven't been down here since before Christmas, and today is the 30th of December. I was tapped out. I mean, call it a blessing, because I don't think I would have been able to pull myself away from this project and done some Christmas crafts with my kid and kind of just hung out with my husband, because I'd have been down here. That's where it was pulling me, but I knew, you know your limits. You know your limit. We are back down now in the basement. We went and picked up 5 of these bad boys. We just gotta repair essentially all of these ducts. Gotta take everything down. I did in fact learn my lesson. We are definitely going to wear a respirator because no one wants to breathe in insulation. So we're gonna wear this, not breathe in fiberglass. Because did you know that's not good for you? Probably cause cancer, honestly. Maybe future me will hate myself right now. But we're gonna wear a respirator. Lovely. And we do have both of our fans going on with filters on the back. So if you hear that, that's why. I thought insulation made me feel bad, but it was probably just either the flu or the big old C. It was just bad. It was bad. So we're going to proceed with the HVAC. And our goal this week, dagnabbit, if I have to plant my ass and not leave the house, we are getting the ducts done this week. I'm done messing with metal. I hate messing with metal. I get cuts everywhere. I don't like it. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Mad respect to people who do this for a living, because I sure as hell couldn't. But we're gonna do it. Good old slap-a-running. Let's do this, and we're gonna start over essentially by my daughter's playroom. The duct over there, it's really tight, it's really awkward. Let's go ahead and get over here and we'll get started. I'm probably gonna vibe out. So it'll just be a little fun time lapse. That's what they're called. Time lapse. It's been a long 2 weeks. So let's do it. Ooh, girl. I'm about to look super lame right now, but my husband got me this. And I think it might actually, ooh. I'm about to look so lame, but man, we are gonna be efficient. I look so good. Okay. I look good, girl. I look good. This is a lot of stuff in there. This will be fun. line that angle up. I think that should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and set that in with a screw. See, that one went through. The other one. Who is that? Hi. Where's the baby? She's talking to me through the vent. What are you doing? You're a goober chicken nugget. This is probably the weirdest conversation I've ever had with you. Alright. I'm almost done with this vent. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is going to be a tiny little section. So we'll go up an inch and a half. So the world's tiniest little pipe. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it like that. It's the motion of the ocean, baby. It's all good.
Alrighty then. So voiceover me taking over. Here is actually where I figured out how to do this little method. I don't even know if this is a thing in the HVAC community. Let me know. But I couldn't rack my brain about how to connect these two elbows any other way. I took the pipe, didn't have it connected, and then put it inside one elbow and connected the joint piece, if that makes sense. And then essentially I just screwed everything, taped it. Now my card actually ended up becoming full after this clip, and it actually stopped recording. So I pick up off on the next day. So catch you later.
Welcome back. It is the next day. When my card was full, I underestimated how long it was going to transfer 250 gigabytes because I'm terrible at stopping the camera. That's on me. So I'm going to show you what I did without the camera rolling. Surprisingly, it went a lot faster not recording because I wasn't talking. All right, so I think we left off on basically me finishing the duct that is that way, further down the line. Essentially, I just copied what they had going with the flexible duct. Yes, I do know it's wild looking, but honestly, the amount of airflow that is coming through that is pretty cool. Way more than what we had. I essentially used the same kind of like slip in, method where I didn't fasten the pipe until it was actually inserted into the elbow, and it worked out perfectly.
Nice.
This one was super easy. It was literally just connecting what was already there and adding a little sleeve right here. And then I just fastened everything. I do need to go in and tape that. I forgot to do that last night. I got so tired. I was like, I'm done. So yeah, that's essentially what we did last night when the camera wasn't rolling. All right, sorry for the weird lighting, but we ran into our first issue. I think we might have to move the light fixture and just kind of swivel it this way because all of the electric is kind of, what? My husband's down here watching me. What? Say something. Say something.
Daddy, chill.
My skin's already itching. But we may need to flip it, and the electric, what was I saying before? You made me lose my train of thought.
Get that out. Unusable.
It's unusable.
Stay so.
Stop! You're making me lose my train of thought. This is why I record when you're not down here. So, oh, I know what I was gonna say. All of the lighting is gonna be redone anyway, so I'm just temporarily switching it to the other side, just so I can have the rigid ducts installed the way I want them, and hopefully I don't bust a light bulb, because that would not be fun. So we're gonna switch the light bulb on the opposite side, but we will see. I'm gonna wear safety glasses just in case this light bulb snaps on me. Oh, someone's calling me. Hello? Hi, how are you? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we took a little break. It is now 3:30. We haven't even done a single duct today. So it's gonna be a late night. Reason why we took a little break was a plumber who, we've been trying to get a plumber out here for the last 2 months, 3 months almost? No, around 2 months. And essentially we just needed a gas line. It was going from here all the way over, and it wasn't doing anything. And it was gonna make my job coming in and framing 10 times harder. So we just needed it capped off. I know your limits when you're doing DIY, but I don't mess with gas line. I don't mess with electric. That is the two no-nos I do not mess with. I literally got that call when I was finishing installing those light bulbs. I'm not sure if I'll put it in here, but yeah, he was able to come out, literally cap it off in like 15 minutes and only charge $200 and remove everything. And keep in mind, it is a maze back here. Look at all the stuff we have just laying on the ground. There's no storage. There's no rhyme or reason. We literally have our workout equipment stacked up to like 5 feet just in a corner. So there's no rhyme or reason behind how we're doing things in the basement. So we just took care of that, paid that guy, and now we don't have to frame around a gas line. So that's it. I don't even know where I left off on this duct. We're essentially gonna fabricate kind of how it's gonna be going. It's gonna essentially take a right angle, travel a little bit, right angle, and then the register is going to be right there. So let's get it started. So I was just trying to bend this, and I hate wearing gloves with these because like you can't get like a good grip on them, or at least I can't. And the metal inside slit my fingers, so I have it with a paper towel. I wasn't going to go upstairs to go get a Band-Aid, so paper towel and painter's tape works just fine. So I'll show you this. See? Blue painter's tape and paper towel. You like the scene off of the elf. Finger has a heart.
That's easier.
My finger has a heartbeat.
So keep in mind, this was not a doorway, and since our HVAC is right here, like our main stack and everything is right here, it just makes sense to not box this in and just put a door here. So we just need enough clearance where we could get a door installed and then a vent on top. So if that makes sense at all, I'm sorry. It like it'll make sense. Don't worry. Okay. How do I want this? I think that's gonna be our answer. Let's tighten her up. So should be good with a foot, I think. Alright, so we cut our 12-inch pipe. Nothing is secured right now. We're just gonna see how it looks, and then basically I already cut this, and we'll fasten that strap up to essentially help us with the right Oh yeah, she looks good. She looks real good, girl. Alright. I think I like it like that, honestly.
Voice over me taking over. So I must have just forgot to do an intro, but this is the other side of the basement from where we were working before. And this duct that I'm working on is actually supplying our bathroom. And you'll see right next to my head, right there, there is a awkward, tiny little crawl space. And spoiler alert, that led to it led to us finding an issue. And I'll explain it in the next video, which will be posted literally 30 minutes after this one. So yeah, I got nothing to say about that. It was not, let's just say it was a crappy ordeal, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, it's just, rinse and repeat, cutting off insulation and cleaning the area and then fitting the pipe. So yeah, catch you later.
So I just played around with that for like 10 minutes. There's no way. There's no way I can do it from the other side. It's too awkward, the angle that I'd have to go down to. So we're just gonna do the little slip method that I did the other day, and hopefully that works out. It's gonna be very awkward to install, but you're gonna do what you're gonna do. So we'll go measure that, cut it, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards, because it is now 6 o'clock. So I'm tired. I just cut this. It's at 5.5. Leaving it open. This is what I did last time and it worked. So I essentially slip it over and insert it and put it over, and then I actually clamp it when it's all on there. It sounds complicated, but it's 10 times easier trying to slip, something that's exactly the size. This is gonna sound perverted either way I do it, so you just put it on there, Insert perverted meaning.
I want you to think about it long and hard. That's what she said. Don't you dare.
It's somewhat slipped on. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Do we see right there? That is technically inserted into the register, and then it's into the pipe that's in our night stack. So now we have to figure out how to clamp it, and hopefully it'll clamp. I'll show you when I'm done. Okay? Okay? See you in a second. It's New Year's Day. I didn't know it was New Year's Eve when I was working down here last night. Then, for some reason, it universe existential.
Existential crisis.
That word. You have those at the most weird times. I was talking to my husband, I was like, should I take today off? And he was like, yeah, you know what, you deserve it, take today off. So I was sitting there, trying to relax, trying to just watch some TV with my baby and my husband, and I looked at him, I go, I gotta go work downstairs. Because that's like, it's a looming project over my head. I gotta do it. So, Happy New Year's, everyone. Hopefully you are able to relax. But me, no. That's not who I am. Not me. So, it is New Year's Day. And we're gonna work. Because for some reason, my ADHD is at 5. And I'm hyper focusing. So, we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna be productive with our mental health. Okay? Okay? So, we're gonna get started on the other duct over that on the other side. We're just gonna see how far we get today. We're not gonna put a lot of pressure on us. But anyhow, we will try. Okay? Alright. Let's go do this and hopefully we'll have a good day. So we're on the other side. Ignore wires. This is not connected to anything. Okay, so we're essentially gonna change the ductwork just a little bit. This is congested. So the electrician already disconnected this, so I can get rid of this lighting fixture so it's not in our way. But we have gas line, electric. Guy yesterday, he said this was a thermostat wire, and then we have hot water, more electric, we have plumbing up here. So there is not enough room right here, and we have the duct coming out and then this way. We plan on building a bulkhead anyway right here, framing it out. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of this duct tape off and we're essentially gonna have our line out here and then essentially take a right angle and go shoot up into here. Basically end right where the duct starts anyway, right here. We're just gonna bypass this gaggle of area. So we're gonna remove all this and I'll do a time lapse, girl. I'm gonna take these off because I just want to see what's under here. If there is a 6-inch hole under here, you're a betting woman like me. I bet there's a giant hole under here, and I'm praying to God there is, because that would make my life 10 times easier today. But is it going to happen? What do you think? I don't know. I'm feeling lucky. Probably won't, but I'm excited.
That is a good New Year's gift to Mama, right there. That is a great gift. I'd like to thank the Academy. Oh, I just dropped the screen. I don't know. I bet they had Bridget in here at one point, and they were like, let's install this and have it get infested. That'll be fun.
This is a 6-inch.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Merry Christmas to me. I'm gonna stick a vacuum up here, get it really clean. Let me see. Here is what we just found. So essentially, at one point, I don't know when this house was built in the 90s, they did have some type of duct coming out of here. Couldn't tell you. I would assume, since there's literally 1, 2, 3, there was a little cover over here I just took off. I think they had 3 ducts here at one point. I don't know why it was changed. So essentially, it's New Year's Day. Happy New Year's again. I don't think Lowe's is open today. So we're gonna work with what we have. This will do just fine as a takeoff. We're gonna go clean it up because that is, look at that. It's gross. Disgusting.
Disgusting!
Alright. So we just cleaned this off and we are gonna put it back on where it probably was at one point. Couldn't tell you why they moved it. I don't know. So I'm just gonna put that back on. And then we'll secure it with screws. And we're gonna get our other takeoff from the other room and put it on there as well. I'm going to work on this angle and try to shoot it past here, and then we'll fasten that and go from there. Go ahead and cut our piece at 13. I did not mean to get the angle perfect when I first put this in, but it is. So we're gonna go ahead and fasten this. And pray to God it doesn't fall on me and I lose that angle. This is just to show you what a realistic DIY looks like. I gotta move all this stuff. There's nowhere to put stuff in this basement right now. It's just all on the ground. So I'm literally gonna move it like, I don't know, maybe like 5 feet that way. So yeah. I'll see you in like 5 minutes when I get that done. Alright. Stuff's moved. We're gonna go ahead and uninstall this pipe. My least favorite thing, because I know I'm gonna get fiberglass all over me. So, and I know there's gonna be someone in the comments saying you should have worn long sleeves. I don't like it. I got sensory issues, so I'd rather deal with the consequences of itchy skin rather than working with sleeves on.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Maybe it doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to me, so. Just kidding. Alright. Let's remove this. Hopefully I can get it out of here pretty quick. Very scary lighting, but it'll work. So you may be wondering why I'm putting a T-valve here. Well, there's going to be a wall right here, and this is literally just going to be legally the closet. But we are going to put a bed in here, just so someone can like crash and have privacy. That's like our main goal with it. We're going to try to make it really vibey in there, you know, just a very chill kind of room. There will be separation between, essentially right here, my arm is going to be kind of a wall with this joist right here. So yeah, we're obviously going to need a vent of some sort in here, in this area. So we are going to basically pop it right here to the middle, drop a vent, call it a day. And then about 2 more runs down, we're going to do the same thing for this other room. They are both going to have dampers on them just to control the airflow a little bit. This is pulling air from our master bedroom. And the bedroom honestly doesn't need 2 vents. I don't know why it does have them, because one is fine. Yeah, so
Get right.
Alrighty, voiceover me taking over one last time. For this video, at least. Here, I was just, I feel like it's getting repetitive, but I was installing them ducts. I was working like crazy. But in the next video, which is the last video of ducts, thank God, and knock on wood, I never have to touch a single duct ever again in my life. So you'll find out in the next video that something a little catastrophic happened in our house, and this project was delayed by like 2 weeks, but you'll find that out. So but thank you guys again for giving this series a try, even if this is not your cup of tea. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. If you want to continue your support, I will be live on Friday or Saturday around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm over on Patreon as well. So come give it a look-see, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
All right, so this run is done, but we still have to go about 4 feet, give or take, and then make a 90 to the right, and then it will shoot up into the master bedroom. We have 2 screws left. It is now 6:30. That's a tomorrow me problem. So I'm gonna finish taping this really quick, and then my ass is gonna go take a shower and go to bed. So that's how my New Year's went. How did yours go? All right. It's much, much later. Let's have a little chat. Hold on. Let me grab my tripod.